Go ahead run on base. Now Chipper Jones. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Caught in a rundown now. In there. He's safe. In the air, center field. DeLuca has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. And they got him. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. So digging in, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Edge in his zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. The Cardinals down to their final strike. Back here in Detroit, here's Riley Green. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and he breaks his bat. And makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's inside.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Santana takes it to the bag, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3.
On the tag, you're out.
And they have just one run left to score. Let's go. Where's that one at?
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Up the middle. And an easy out to start the game. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Out to short. Over to Carew. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and they get the out. And now Ricky Henderson. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball. Seager handles, throws to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. So 2 away with nobody on. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground to the left. Chipper fires to first. That ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off. And downstairs.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Corey Seager. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Ball 1 there. 1 out, bases empty. Tap foul at the plate. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. On the ground, right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Derek Jeter. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. In the air, right field. Oliva on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. So now a move being made for a pinch hitter, William Contreras. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, William Contreras. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Well, One-run game. Dansby Swanson stands in. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's one down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Tim Raines. Inside, just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Now one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
got him. Two gone. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Colin Selby.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next offering is downstairs. Tovar on at first, nobody out. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
On the ground, could be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Throw to first, but he beat it. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one is inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Santana at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Henderson on the move. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. That one is upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Fought off foul. Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty...
Oh, now a great stop. And he gets him. Nicely done. So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Ricky Henderson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 strike away. Got him! And that is the ball game. And your final score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
First and second, no outs. Langford now at the plate. There's a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Hit in the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He's safe. It's 1-1. Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball, where the goal is to keep moving, keep playing, and keep collecting.
Hey, don't forget the part where everything goes away if you lose, so no pressure.
There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's way outside. And that's ball 3. He goes down looking. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Bubic, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that one sliced foul. That misses. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. Three and 2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now Chipper Jones. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the top of the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big RBI for him right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. That's it out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Right through there for a strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. No outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side. On to second, they get one. A sensational double play. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
I think some double play terms are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time, or there isn't good communication with the first baseman.
Slings it across, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Isbell hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Next offering is in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Straight misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Got it. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Dalton rushing. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
This one popped up. Brett settles underneath it, nabs it, and that's the third. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Late swing, foul to the left. This ball's chopped on the ground. Seager in plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Salvador Perez in the box now, takes strike 1. And fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing, and he popped it up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the DH, Freddie Fermin.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Started to swing, held up. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one ripped right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Showed a lot of fight with.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matt Strom.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to.
And there's the third out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, James McArthur.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Ezekiel Tovar, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. They say you're away.
2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Caught looking his first time up. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strike. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. First pitch, and he just misses. Inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's in.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Hit hard on the ground is short. throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball one.
Next offering misses. 1-1. That's down and in.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Popped in the air, left field, drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Witt at the plate now, and that's inside. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And that is out of play. Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fair ball. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
Throw on to Santana. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos Estevez. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Carlos Santana, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a foul out of play. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. They're waving Chipper home. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. A little bit low. 1-0.
1-0.
Grounder off the pitcher. On the run, sent it over to first. It's there. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that clips the inside corner. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. To the right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And next is the designated hitter, Freddie Fermin. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
Ryan Walker comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the...
Up the middle. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. So they're down to their final out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Walker is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. That one missed. A 1-run lead here in extra innings. Popped up. Jones. And that'll do it. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,
Hey, you did good, kid. You did real good.